Alright, next day. The next day, we already about to record part 4. Let's get straight to it. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. CB, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Well, I think I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, CB. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is UCB. Oh shit. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? He's been...
I didn't get that. Could you try it?
He's been so much happier. He's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always been like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been. What? You're so funny, CB. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mouth and my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me so much? Shit. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself, but now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do nothing. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to tell something like that? Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, you're right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. What? Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling uneasy a bit, Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but to wonder if something happened to her earlier. Oh? That's quite romantic. What? Sorry. I mean to say something so stupid. Not just that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a while, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be so dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into a little bit much. TV? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind each person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? Hmm. I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. Inside. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. Well, you didn't need to put it that way. We're just good friends after all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something else. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. I think I think that she will be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing for a while. What? Yeah, everyone, after some time passes, Monica classes out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. Alright. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Yuri! CB, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, I think that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally. What? But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. It's a kind of a shame. What? It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. TV during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, CB. It's quite the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time, but I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, CB. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you always treated me just like someone else. What? It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say that I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show your what? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light thickens. Flickers, I mean. A lone figure crosses his path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart... oh shit. Hold up. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. What is that? Time stops? The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. That's tough. Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Oh shit. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one is about. What? I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make contact, I see a faint smile emerge. Yo! I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. Poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I could keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she didn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Sometimes, I don't know. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns her back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we could talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles and I return to my seat so I can put the poem away. Ew, got a poem? Sayori? It's nice, I guess. Come on, I could already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't have to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this poem for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that really matters to me. Thank you, CB. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing wrong. I'm just a little tired. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. No poem? I guess. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even. Next! Shit, I guess. Hi, CB, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style has gotten so refined, CB. Yours teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. But she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Oh shit. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the classroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel kind of bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought, and here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky. A victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the wilt sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, who knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Pretty good, you know. I feel like learning and looking for answers that are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical. Cut. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote. I see. I never really put too much thought in it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have to... We really wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your reading because you're afraid that it's not good? Yeah! can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. Yeah! But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. I don't know about that, coach. In this day and age, yeah, wrap it up. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She was talking to me, bro. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange to me? What? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when you catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even when Yuri isn't immune to it. Wait, what? Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? She's like... It's almost like everyone's balance is a little thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to home? I thought she just went to pee. Lasky, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's alright. What'd she say? Anyway. Yo, what'd she say, bruh? Anyway, we need to figure out the festival preparation, so let's decide what's everyone doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Lasky will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Wow, that's fucked up. That's actually fucked up though. Why are you smiling, bitch? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? She knows that, Scabra. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri? You have beautiful handwriting, don't you? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. It's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, CV. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Hey, I ain't doing all that. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. CB may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assigning with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're the one making excuses for CB to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Calm down, ladies. In the end, I think it's up to CB to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Make it show! You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. CB, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Sayori, make it show! Probably helping out, Gary. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping out Yuri then? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistant will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? Yeah. Yeah. What? I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little bit sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Well, excited maybe not be the right word, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, CB? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested. Good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I ain't doing nothing. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone at the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why CB picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They really go with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I began to understand Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I could tell that she tried something that Sayori would say at the time, like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. I'm gonna head out. Alright. Let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I just realized that I don't have any way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't help that slip my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter. It's not like it should matter much either way. So I'll just make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in a way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, CB. I think that will be a very productive scene. Even if you only chose me just because you felt bad or something. Wait! You actually mean that, don't you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense, just to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're not overthinking, right? I didn't realize. Telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Well, I don't even believe myself, so Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks at me straight into my eyes for a while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to this Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door. Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might happen when we're outside of school. More than that, she just told me she was looking forward to it. There's a chance I get to finally make something happen between us. Yo! Make a move? Or is it too early for that? One time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Ugh. Sorry, Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I started learning more about her. Shit, my glasses though. Oh shit. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she really might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. But once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. So it's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her.
There's a problem. Please try again in a minute.
Sayori? Hi, CB.
Hi, Rodrigo. How can I help?
Cut that out, bruh. Alright. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's... Oh my god, Siri, I don't want to talk to you. Sayori. Fucking Siri, bro. I don't... Alright, Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over in like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it gets. I also recognize... Cut that out. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years. I mean, I don't really change my room that much unless I get like something as a gift, and I, update room. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left the room by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Oh, of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you just can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, ZB. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even be thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, right? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already, till I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ha. Haha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, CB. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you, CB? Guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've really had bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? So why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a good reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Yo. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me so badly? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about it? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything that I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do, I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, CB. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try and care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club. It felt like a spear going through my heart. Shit. But that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, CB. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me, that could have helped me, is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt. What? And I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. Oh, actually tears, bro. This time I pull her in the straight embrace. CB, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I can make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. CB, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. CB, bye. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let go. To let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's already scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, CB. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice to then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I had the other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for me to meet Yuri at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a good time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. Oh shit! Look, you're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think about that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but I just decided to ignore it. Alright, let's go inside. I'll see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Figure it in my room, the first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. I mean, the way those books are set up, I don't know, you could probably find a better way though, coach. I really do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean that. Nah, chill before you catch the Goon magazines, you know what I'm saying? That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look at there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of my time. You know what I'm telling you, bruh? Goon magazines. Yeah, you know, you got Playboy. Nah, that's like Unk material right there. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, moonlighting. Aromatherapy? Candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I just want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's right. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I really like about you, actually. Is that so? Makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. So anxious. Ooh, sweet, I believe you dirty. You can relax a little bit. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to find these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Kind of like eerie atmosphere, bro. Blocked out windows, no sunlight, just candles? Kind of like scary. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aroma? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Here he takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Fuck. Yo yo yo, we back at it. Alright, so I had to go get some food. So now I'm back. Alright, so in just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Ah, shit. Well, I'm going to cut these pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway out of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Oh shit. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, CB. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Oh shit. Yeah, I have terrible handwriting. Can't even lie, bro. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle. The silver hander. Oh my god, bruh. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Teach their own, you know? If you promise not to, you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. What? They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I just think it's just funny how you got so nervous about sharing. It's an interesting to be in. Well, I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. Can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow. Hey, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely smart. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my finger. Yuri takes my hand and shakes the wound closer. I'm just saying shit, bro. Ah, he stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, and I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowered her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Nah, that is weird. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. Shit, I would too. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Alright, I don't know if I'll do that, but I'll be like, hey, if you want to do it again, shit, might as well. CB, you really just do that? Now we're even.
I don't understand. Okay, sure.
Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, CB. I'm weird? What? Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It's just a tiny cut. Look at it, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. It's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It's better than I expected and will be effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. Just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. So I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolored paint tablets. Fuck. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Just a little bit of water is alright. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then putting it back in my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is just a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought what the fuck was that? I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it up on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. You say so. After rolling out of the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banners to serve as a color guide when we paint. Kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. I don't mean it like that. Kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way, too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I don't even want to. Yeah, me too. I just like when I could spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. Feel that I feel that way about liking things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experiences with someone else can make me happy. I remember I remember watching. Actually, I don't even know how like let's say Chromebook anime unblocked. Uh, watching a romance anime in class. We watched for like 5 minutes, and then we both cringed out. It's like, yo, what are we doing, bro? Like, we're both watching a romance anime in class right now. Like, just turn that shit off at this point. That shit was funny. Yuri smiles gently. I know you understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. What the fuck? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Oh shit! It just started me. That's it. This dude, bro. Talking about some fake notes. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. It's just something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Yeah! Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah, something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it to. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Yo! Wait. Eh? Just for a little long. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers, wrapped around my wrist, sends a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I am in a space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, or so ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it will be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was just a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, everything's to yourself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait a little longer. Sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean that this is the last time it could happen. Shake, come over. Oh shit, I skipped that one. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, just because we could do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can hang out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out too much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Stephen. Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my arm. Yo, what? Kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Why is she so zoomed in, bro? But I can't get a chance to say as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah, I see, V. Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Yuri beams. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room.
Get that. Could you try again?
But my imagination was really being mean to me, so I had to come over and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got with her. To her, it makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face again. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, CB? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that! It's true, CB. If I wasn't here... Put that shit up, bro. You might just go over there, bro. I don't care about you. Then, you wouldn't have to waste your time on your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Here, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Something that makes me real happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain no more. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, CD. What are you scared? What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? True, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself. CD, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I flagged my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. You remember how I always said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori. I mean, we already know, bro. Come on now, like, we already know, bro. Like, I guess you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back together how they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this, Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I'm going to write. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. So I came here. Just so I could get the answer that I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone at CB. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Touching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my own house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should keep doing something more or something different. I know these feelings will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little bit too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. Sent me a pleasant text, reminding me not to forget anything and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Yay! You're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. It's funny, I thought that at least Yuri would be here by now. Hold up, pause. Pause. Keep that shit pause. That's the pause. Alright, unpause. They must be the ones. Alright, unpause. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, you should try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said that because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility here for her, Phoebe. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her. You kind of left her hanging this morning. Exchange, Monica. You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Siguri really tell her about it quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me feel really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, we don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a little chilled down my spine after hearing that. Hey, so do you want to check out the pamphlets? Came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped through Sayori's poem, different from the one she practiced. It's one that I've never read before. Um, what is that? Percentage? Percent? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. What is this? Reading the poem. I get a pit in my stomach. CV, what's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori's soul. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out for me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Not that big of a deal to wait for her at least, or help her wake up. Even that simple gesture of her walking to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that something like a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this, but isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. No! I think this is loud, right? I think, hopefully. Yo, I ain't gonna check that file though. Cause I'm broke. But I ain't gonna check that shit. What the hell? What the hell? It's a nightmare? It has to be. It's real. No way this can be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then maybe I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Prevented? Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Well, I guess that's it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Where's the save at? Where the save at? Where the save at, bruh? Gotta save, bro. Yakety yickety. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Shit. That girl is Swag Baby Roo, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
We used to walk each other to school on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let ukulele catch up to me. Oh shit! Ukulele! Oh shit! It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. Oh yeah, bruh. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Shit, me too. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time. Shit, me too. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. I mean, you never know, but I mean, shit, I guess. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Phoebe? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. But I don't know you. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Oh shit, I guess. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. What are you coming here for, bruh? I've been looking for some plastics for my club. You know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You know, the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh shit, literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Only 3. It's really hard for us to find some new members for something that sounds so boring. Wow, I see that, bruh. So it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? It's really fun, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, isn't it? I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say, is she? Hey, see, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could do the very least and visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no choice to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I'll check it out. Awesome. That's really sweet, CV. You know that? Nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I mean, shit. I know I'm more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna stop right here. I feel like we got to a good point. And so, I guess that's it. You know, check everything down in the description. You know, TikTok. I'll be posting there. Shit, I don't even know when I'm upload this. Probably like a couple days from now, but I'll probably upload something. But yeah, I mean, shit, we already got one Doki down. Yeah, that's it, coach. I'm out.